think my remarks may be shorter than my introduction. Thank you very much for that kind introduction. A little more than 30 years ago, a young man in a closet dialed 911 at about 3 o'clock in the morning. It was winter, it was dark, it was windy. He dialed 911, he was scared, he was whispering, speaking urgently. I was a 911 dispatcher. I answered the phone, 911 emergency. He was alone in a new town. In the next room, his mother, a single mom, was with his little sister, comforting the sister in that closet. They had an intruder in the house. 3 o'clock in the morning, it's wintry, the wind is blowing, they don't know where they are. They need help, they're in a town unfamiliar, an intruder in the house, he's terrified. Of course, I stayed on the phone with him, dispatched an officer. We unfortunately did not yet have the enhanced 911 system in place at that time. The young man was able to maintain his presence, his wits, and describe to me the location of their home. I stayed on the phone for about 7 minutes until the officer arrived. We lived in a rural area and response times were slow. The intruder left when the officer arrived. Everything was fine. When I heard the officer arrive, I heard the officer's voice in the background. We hung up, and I've never heard from that young man again or seen him. But here's the thing about that young man, and here's why I still remember him more than 30 years later. 911 is a system that when anybody, a stranger, is scared, when they need help, when they have an emergency, when they're at their most vulnerable, they can call 911 and someone will answer. A stranger will answer. Someone they might have seen in line at the grocery store, someone they may have competed with for a parking spot, but someone will answer. Someone will be professional, kind, compassionate, and they will send help. Today, we often see points of difference amongst ourselves. We enjoy debate. I look at my Facebook and sometimes wonder, who are these people I know? But the thing about 911 is that when somebody in our community needs help, we are there for them. 911 is the system that has us at our most human. It brings us together when somebody needs help, whether we know them or not, whether we agree with them or not, whether we like them or not. Someone will answer and respond with kindness and compassion. That's what the 911 system is to me. It's what brings us together. It's what makes us strong. I remember many of the calls from many years ago, and I carry them with me in my heart today, although it's been many years, and I've never met many of the people I spoke with. So tonight, honoring contributors to the system, honoring participants in the system, I couldn't be more pleased to be here. I don't want to keep you too long. We have other speakers, but I want to share with you, this is the system that pulls us together. This is the system that keeps us safe. It keeps us strong. It makes sure that when we need help, we have help. And it gives us the opportunity to have love and kindness and compassion and help our neighbors when our neighbors are at their most vulnerable. That is nothing short of a miracle. So thank you for being here tonight.